across any hubologist crazies, just ignore them. Told those freaks to stick to their...
It ain't easy keeping the zoo. We all do our part. You a sheep or a wolf? Because the pack runs with the wolves.
Never did get why Coulter brought in 3 gangs to clean the world. I mean, he had us. I need the...
That's right. If you haven't heard, Coulter is toast. He's worm
just
food.
leave me alone. I'm doing my
Not
best,
only did
okay?
someone survive the gauntlet, but he took on Coulter and won. I already hear people talking
Just
about
having a
some
little fun,
secret
right?
agreement
Keeping
between
the kid on
Gage
his
and the
toes.
gangs, saying whoever took down Coulter would take his place. You believe that? I didn't vote for this guy. How come he gets to be overboss? I mean, hell, if I'd known they were looking for somebody, I would throw my name into that hat.
She runs the ball.
You know what I'm saying?
Obviously,
This
yours
place
is
really makes me want a nuke.
Excuse me.
working hard to keep the place nice and clean for you and the other raiders, just like always.
That last one
My
died
best to
too
keep out the
fast.
mess. Not that I'm saying you're messy or any of the other raiders. It's just that, yeah, I'll get back to work.
Overboss.
Hi.
Making trouble?
Life's too short for bullshit. Gotta party like it's your last day.
Making
Every
trouble?
day.
You can do my job better than I can.
I'd bring my kids here someday, if not for all these raiders.
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas. Ain't been seen since. And it ain't smart to go asking about it.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're that close to a person.
Doesn't matter if I'm buried in stuff. I just can't ever get enough. I need
Misha really only has one rule around here.
on a throne and caps and still need one
Gotta
last
chase
score.
what you want to
It ain't
get.
about the whole.
Not supposed to
just
hurt
be
these
a
gangs.
Strong man like
No
you.
rule against tricking them into hurting each other.
Well, I've seen guys lose their
What have you got?
minds.
I got whatever liquor this rowdy bunch can get their hands on. From fine spirits to rock stuff that'll put a fire in your belly. And with me,
Not right now.
suit yourself.
I need one last score.
Raiders keep talking about blood stuff.
Down and still need one last score. Take anything that ain't nailed down.
Never been much for
It ain't
conversation.
really about
I'm sure there's lots more
the
interesting
stuff
people to
I
talk
steal.
to around here.
It's more about this notion, this grand ideal, that I can take whatever, whoever, whenever I please.
Thirsty work.
Sometimes it starts to feel like a disease, cause I can't control it, like an itch that I can't scratch. All that I can do is just add to my stash. I know it won't cure me, but what else can I do? I ain't got anything else to turn to. I need one last score. Maybe that'll make this go away. Just one more score, and I can maybe rest easy someday. Hey, it's your main man Red Eye here, sending out some big congratulations to our brand new overboss. That's right, if you haven't heard, Coulter is toast. He's worm food. Not only did someone survive the gauntlet, but he took on Coulter and won. I already hear people talking about some secret agreement between Gage and the gangs, saying whoever took down Coulter would take his place. You believe that? I didn't vote for this guy. How come he gets to be overboss? I mean, hell, if I'd known they were looking for somebody, I would have thrown my name into that hat. You know what I'm saying? Well, whatever. I can't wait to see what our new leader has planned. At least, can't be any worse than Coulter, right? Right? You're all a bunch of psychopaths, and I love you for it. This is Raider Radio, and it's for you. I have a note here, folks, about a missing person, and I'm not gonna bother reading it. Come on, you all know that missing means dead. I ever tell you
Damn
all about the
Nuka-Cola.
time I got my name?
It ain't easy keeping the zoo.
Work hard.
We all
play
do our
hard.
part.
One time,
Raider.
long time ago, I'm enjoying myself.
I'll take a look.
The
You
comment
bet.
zone. A few bets, a few drinks, a whole lot of jokes. I'm making friends, having a good time. Now, this one
I
guy,
thought about
he
trying my
gets
hand at the
jealous.
gauntlet
I
just
mean,
to see if I
can't
could
blame
do
him.
it.
Happens to me all the
Waste
time.
of time now.
Hacking disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress-up.
Hey.
I thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it. Waste of time now. No one's doing it.
Don't have the key.
Can't be any worse than Coulter, right? Right?
Overboss, making trouble?
Never did get why Coulter brought in 3 gangs to claim Nuka World. I mean, he had us. Don't need the rest.
Hacking disciples. Bunch of amateurs playing dress-up.
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other, though.
Nisha really only has one rule around here. Don't get caught.
Hope you find that Nuka-Cola quartz soon. I'm getting thirsty.
Sierra.
Can't wait to taste that Nuka-Cola quartz again.
You're the new overboss, right? You sure made an example out of Coulter.
And you are?
Impressed. I've never seen anyone surviving cola cars for more than a minute. Of course, you did have a little help. Gage was the one that clued you in. Yeah, I know all about it. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me. I think Coulter got exactly what he deserved.
I'm getting the impression that nobody liked that guy.
That's like calling a Deathclaw a pussycat. With Coulter running the show, business was starting to dry up. Now that you're here, I'm betting everyone stands to make a lot more money. Speaking of which, I'm hoping you're here to spend a little bit of your own at the Nuka Cave.
What exactly is this place?
It's my pride and joy. The one good thing that came out of getting stuck working for Coulter. Yeah, all of the amusements and games around you are working thanks to yours truly. I'm the only one that can take them apart and put them back together again. If I go, then it's only a matter of time before they fall apart. And all the cute little prizes you can win? Yeah, you can thank me for those too.
How do I get started?
Eager to play, eh? That's what I like to hear. Every game in the Nuka-Cade still takes the original pre-war tokens. Just slot one into the machine and you're off. If your score is high enough, the machine will kick out a bunch of tickets which you can redeem at a prize terminal for all sorts of goodies.
How do I get tokens?
Well, I usually just tell my customers that I sell them. But seeing as you're the new overboss, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you a few other ways of getting them. You can also get tokens from the pre-war token machines in the Nuka-Cade, but they only take pre-war money. And if you look around the parks hard enough, I'm betting you'll find a few here and there. I'll tell you what, just to officially welcome you to Nuka World, here's a token to get you started.
How about 3? Yeah, as a gift to welcome the new overboss.
Sure, why not? May as well start off with you on the right foot. Well, I guess that's it. If you need anything, you just let me know. Oh, don't forget to take this with you, boss. That way you can't say I never did you any favors. Welcome back to the Nuka-Cade. Need anything today?
So what's your story, anyway?
Me? Didn't know you were interested. Well, I've been running this place for years now. And to be honest, until Coulter rolled in with his, your gangs, it was getting boring. They were going to kick me out of the Nuka-Cave, but then I showed them that I possessed skills that would be useful to them. Fixing these machines really isn't that different than tinkering with a gun or some armor. Just make the right connections, and it all works. After a while, Coulter started considering me almost a part of the gangs. That's probably why he never slapped a collar around my neck. Hopefully I'll have the same luck with you, boss. Anyway, enough about me. How about I fix you up with some tokens so you can get playing?
What kind of prizes can I win here?
Well, some of the things in the redemption system are left over from the pre-war era. However, I've added a few more, let's just say, more appropriate items for the gangs to enjoy. You can win plenty of ammunition, or even some special weapons and armor that I created myself. If you're curious, go take a look at our redemption terminal. I'm betting you'll find something worth blowing your tokens on. Otherwise, I could always show you what I have for sale.
Sure, let's take a look.
Sure. Take your time.
If anyone could find a use for that.
Not a lot of books will travel with a ghoul. Charisma. So a ghoul walks into a bar. The bartender says, certain ghouls here. The ghoul says, it's the human threat.
Do your thing. I'll keep an eye out.
Plenty of prizes still left in the redemption system. Always have plenty of tokens for sale. Set you up with some?
I don't need any.
The games are...
You know, we figure out how to turn you cool. We could do this long term. Something to think about.
Hey.
Just say the word.
Hey, Hancock.
Little something to liven up the day?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, sure. World's always gonna have tyrants, but if I get my way, there'll be a lot less.